Alrighty, good morning. We are at the Intersecting wheels for Shantotto. We're gonna get her Shinryu done, and from what I saw, there's only 3 enemies? Or there's 3 enemies, but their HPs are like 175k for the main Shantotto, and then the other 2 have 150. So it's not nearly as bad as some other Shinryus we've gotten in the past. Wow, this turn order is all kinds of funky. But you know what? I think this actually works out perfectly. We don't end up putting shields on everybody, which is kind of annoying, but I think we'll make do. Anyway, let's do what Iris does, and that's potion pass like crazy. And yeah, for what I saw, this fight isn't too difficult, as long as the main gimmick is basically Shantotto will try and kill you, and as the fight goes on, she gets faster and faster. And there's like the only way you can really calm her down is if you have her paralyzed, which luckily, you know, bringing our own Shantotto, she can actually paralyze this one. But we're actually not going to deal with that mechanic all that much. You know, on top of just the paralysis, you could kind of just damage race her, and if you do, she can actually just, you know, not be an issue in terms of that gimmick at all, because we could just bring her HP down to the point where she just kind of dies before she does anything to us. At least that's going to be the goal. At least that's going to be the goal. We're going to recover quite a bit of bravery here, but that's fine. They do also have this gimmick here where they have they absorb all elements except for wind, dark, and holy. And it's going to be a little bit of an issue at the start, like just a little bit, because we do have Reks, who's thunder enchanting of the party. I don't think his isn't true thunder enchant though, so it doesn't override any of Shantotto's effects. But it means brave shaving these guys is a little annoying. But luckily we have Shantotto coming up in the third order, and because Reks can't override her initial, I think she has dark on most of her attacks, and then it's like wind and holy on her other attacks. Let me see. Yeah, we actually want them to get their force time just so we can cancel all these force time effects. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to need to go ahead and cross cleave, because you know it's like this is a framed B turn, so she's immune to regular break delay, but not to turn delay. So that still works on her. Yeah, as you can see, they're trying to gain bravery here. I'm just going to go ahead and take that away from them. Yeah, and Shantotto herself, she's like an alright damage dealer. Like, from what I saw, she has mainly single target attacks, so it's a little awkward in my opinion. Oh, we do get to apply shield rush this time. We're going to save the cavalry rush for later. I think for now we just do this, get that gauge going, because we do want their force time to happen relatively soon. We don't want to do this too much though, because we don't want that LD buff to fall off, because we do need to be hitting at least one element, and that'll help Iris actually fulfill the condition for the FR, because we're going to use Shantotto as the main FR, just so we can cancel this annoying elemental absorb. Doing for nothing? That's fine with us. And I think we have everything we need on. Let's go ahead and put weak damage up. And let's go ahead and start this train. Oh, we did get lucky with Shantotto's pulls too. We got 4 purple tickets for this event. And I got her BT in the first 2, and I got 3 copies of her FR while pulling for her LD, because hers is a kit that like I was still missing. Like I'm still missing her I was missing her LD up until this point. So up until when we got her LD, we had a lot of we got a lot of her kit. We are running out of rage though. I think that's only reapplied through LD and it's LD and her brave her non-transformed brave and HP attacks, from what I was reading on Tomberry Troop. And yeah, her gimmick's kind of cool. Like yeah, her rage, she's kind of like a Strago, where she just triggers everything twice if they have a certain debuff and she has rage going. And she's also, that paralyze comes from her FR as well as her LD. It's a 2-turn paralyze, but it's framed, so that's the good part about it. And here I guess we just keep that FR gauge going. And on Rex's next turn we'll probably go for his BT effect. 85. Just keep that paralysis on them. Yeah, because that Shantotto, like, there's the main gimmick outside of just being restricted into certain elements is also just her life. But I don't think it matters if we just go into BT phase and just, you know, knock her all the way down to 0. So I think single target rushdown is actually a pretty viable strat for this fight. I think here what we're going to do is we're going to Heavenly Fist, and we're going to bring Iris up. No, we bring Shantotto up, right? Did we use both echoes on her? I think it's Shantotto, whatever. It's fine, I don't think the order matters all that much anyway in the grand scheme of things. Although that turn order is starting to worry me just a little bit. Just because... Yeah, and the weird part about Rex's follow-up too is he's actually going to decrease this by a turn when he gets his turn back. Very, very weird interaction, very funky interaction. But for Shantotto's FR to work, we actually do need to target a character that is paralyzed. So, them not being paralyzed is going to be a little awkward if C takes 2 turns here for some godforsaken reason. Hell if I know. We do need to break A and C. Oh, perfect, actually. So her rage came back. Sweet. I guess we just go for EX then. Yeah, because she has this cool stuff where it's basically Strago, where she triggers this twice. Yeah, we did use all of her FR echoes already, so no more of that. Oh wow, I forget, she's pretty fast. She's pretty fast. And I think Iris just, no, it wasn't Iris that bumped up, it was Shantotto that bumped up here. She really wants to, hurt us. Luckily, her thresholds aren't that crazy right now. Yeah, it's gonna go down by 2 turns, but that's fine. We could reapply that paralyze here with her LD. That's a lot of Eat Tai going on. Man, and my PC's starting to act up a little bit. But I think the fight from this point on is basically over. I think we're just going to go into burst phase and just... Shantotto is not going to live through this. At least I hope not. We have one more echo, but we're not going to need it. So I think we start with Shield Rush, because this is the weakest attack. Yeah, you always want to use your weakest attack first and give your free skill to your stronger base skills. Unless like you're some weird HP command character that like has a changed one. Like Machina, just spam Furious Blades burst all day. Wow, my PC's going really slow. We should be fine though. Yeah, because now we can LD. And it's probably better we do focus on the Shantotto in the middle too. Just because we want her dead. We want her dead. Her Intersecting Wills is actually kind of fun to read through. Just because she's hilarious and just what she wants. I don't know, I kind of like that she's super adamant about it. She's just like, hey, I'm going to have this. I'm going to do it my way. And Lamau, you can't stop me. And you know what? I respect that. I respect that. I do kind of want to green her, but I'm a little low on BT materials. We do have BT material event right now, actually. Or I think it's like BT tokens, but there's also a lot of BT materials in there, so that's pretty good. Bonk. Look at all this damage starting to ramp up. We only have 3 turns left, so we do want to make sure that everyone's nice and dead. Everyone's nice and dead. What are we doing? We're doing like 5-6 million a turn. Not too bad. Let's blade combo again. So much E-time. So much E-time. Isn't that what they say in like hentais? Itayo? I don't fucking know. Man, the double proc on removed obstacle is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, let's just hit the main Shantotto. Because I do believe this is like mainly single target. Yeah, we saw like that was a lot of just single target damage there. Oh, and she just straight up died. I was expecting her to live just a little bit. Yeah, but she does feature a lot of insta-kill attacks, where you have to have her paralyzed, but you could also just rush her down. You know, and that seems to work just as well. And here, we'll just BM FR attack on her. And yeah, that was basically the fight. You could also go the Ursula route, because they also tend to, with this fight and the meter up here, it will nerf your Brave gains by a lot. Like basically, you know, close to nothing. And that FR time is one you really want to cancel. But luckily, with the melee ability one's not that difficult, especially if you have BT effects to supplement the Brave gains. Like a Rem with a melee Brave, or with the melee FR could do it just fine. But we just decided, you know, we'll bring Shantotto because we did end up pulling her kit. And she was basically just an FR bot here for the most part, just to cancel the time. But you know what? That works just as well. That works just as well. I wonder how her damage would work if she actually, if I had everything for her, you know, blue-greened and all her artifacts. But there you go. That's the run. A fairly simple fight, in my opinion. As long as you could cancel the force time and rush the enemy down, should be no issue. But that's the run, boys. Take it easy.